I honestly have no clue what a goal is. I've tried to make goals, and they never work. I've actually had multiple situations where I've read that you need to make your goal as small as possible. Some would say a baby step. That'd be a good way to refer to it. Is, like when you first start doing something as a baby, when you're put on this earth, you don't know how to walk, you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to think, your consciousness is just, is a baby. But as you grow, you start babbling at first, or you start crawling. And, that's not walking and that's not talking, but that's half the way there. You're learning to make voice or use your voice, or you're learning to use your cognitive hand to feet or hand-eye coordination, whatever. And, you're halfway there and you're learning, and then once you get a good grasp of that, you take on the next step. And I do believe that that's how I should make your goal. I don't know if that helped anybody else, but I'm having trouble figuring out what the baby steps should be. Like breaking everything down and turning that into multiple steps, rather than being like, a goal I have right now is to go to a concert in a couple months, 2 months. And I'm trying to figure out how to get money and shit for that. But instead of me just thinking, well, I need to save like $25 a paycheck for it, I think I gotta have all this money. I'm stressing, like that's just really how it is. And I just wanted to talk about what goals are for everybody, or myself, because these videos are gonna be for myself, not for other people. But right now, a goal to me is something that brings you motivation for the future, I guess. That's my basis of understanding what a goal is. I have a lot, but I have to also be active in attempting to get to that goal. I get pretty lazy, and I would like to change that. So that's also a goal, is becoming less lazy, less sitting around. If you have the opportunity, go take it. If you have opportunity or time to go to the gym, go to the gym, even if it's for 20 minutes. If you have the time to learn something, because what else are you going to do? Sit there and just waste away, you know what I mean? Just for your own entertainment. And I want to be less wasteful of my time, I guess. That's how I feel. I don't know. That's not the point of this, though. The point is that, what are goals? But I told that already, my idea of what a goal is. And some goals that I would like to put out into the universe right now are discipline, balance, and fucking getting this shit done. Shitty goals, they don't have any specification, but I will specify them a little, just so I can look back on this and think, yeah, that was the idea. And for discipline, it's that like I just said, when I have it, I do it. If I have the opportunity to do it, to work out, to learn, to study, to make money, enjoy my presence with my girlfriend, enjoy being a teenager, and that's where the balance comes in, is I have to learn when I can take a step back from the discipline and when I don't need to take a step back. Because a lot of times I get lazy and I think, oh, well, I've been working my butt off, why not, take a break and be lazy? No. If you don't have a major reason for that, there's no point, and you don't have to be lazy all day. You can go do something and then do the thing that you want to be lazy about later, because you're still being productive. And I like to be productive in a day, whether that's get outside, stay off my phone is a big one. I hate being on my phone all the time, and I hope that in the future I am able to maintain that, along with, if I am on my phone, treat it more as a helping device rather than a entertainment or a wastefulness. I don't know. Balance, though, is like I was saying, I want to know when, like, teach myself when and where, you know what I mean? Discipline, when and where. Balance, when and where. And then the third one, get this shit, just staying motivated for it rather than losing my motivation and thinking that, I'm not making any progress. You are making progress, you just don't understand how. A lot of times the progress you could be making is lessons that you're learning, or you are making money but slower than you thought, or you're happy. Like, that's the progress, is you're happy, you're not upset, you're not drowning, you know, and that's something that I want, is to not drown. But if you drown, just learn to swim.